Hey, what's up, Gus? So I've been getting a few comments, clean up the garage, make some space, move houses, kick the wife out of the garage. And then I've had comments where people said the shed was a great idea. So I decided that I'm gonna show you an unwanted tour of my not so dream shop workshop. It's like an impromptu thing that happened because of the size of the CNC machine, but I think it's all right. I think it's gonna be okay. I was able to get electricity out here by code, by professionals. It saved me on my back, so that's always a good thing. But it is hot in there. I only ran, I think, 110. I didn't run 240 out there. It was a little bit more money. And at this very moment, or maybe in the foreseeable future, I just don't see a need for a 240 right now, since I'm a hobbyist and it's out of my shed. So yeah, so here's a tour. As you can see, the shed from the back of my house, it's 20 by 10 materials, 19 by 9. I put some sunblock shading in there. It did help keeping it cool. You walk in. This is my skill router table. I have my Laguna table saw right here, right in the middle, which I think right now it's a great position. With having the double doors here, I could bring in big stock if I need to, and I could roll it out. It's light enough where I can lift it up, and it's on wheels as well for me to roll it out. I just built a quick table to kind of get that level with the router table, to get level with the actual table saw. To my left, I have my 12-inch DeWalt sitting on a rolling stand by Delta. The wheel kind of messed up, so it's just hanging out in here. And this thing is light enough where I could like pivot it and use it in the corner. Here is my workbenches for now. I usually, before I moved in here, I would move my stuff outside. So those came in clutch. So I'm deciding if I want to build a table or not. I bought these Amazon lights, plug in, which is great lighting. I'm very happy with how bright it is. I have a WEN air filtration system that I was able to plug in. At first I had it plugged in that light, but when the electricians ran it, they asked me if I wanted a light switch to power light, and I said yes. So when I had that hooked up, I wouldn't be able to run the timed air conditioner. So just put an extension cord and I ran it into this plug. There I have the 4x4 AltMill, and I have my Cobalt toolbox. I removed it from the casters, but it fits nicely in there. Again, I have lights, nice and bright. And then underneath, I keep a Hercules dust collector with the mullet dust separator. I keep some old ammo cans down there, and I have a skill table saw. And I have another toolbox right here, and then some tools and my air compressor in this area. And I had a shoe rack that we weren't using, so I just brought it out here, and I'm using it as storage as well. And I have a rolling chair, so I can keep an eye out on the projects. There's my logo. It was coming out flawless. There's some issues here. I used the wrong bit for that, and the bit ran into that piece right here, but look what happened. Dug straight into my spoil board and into my T-track. Here's the broken bit. Yeah, we'll show you. I may put that in the bloopers. Maybe I'll show you a video how I was able to get my logo from design to the finished product there. But I want to bring you information in a video that's going to be detailed step by step, so you can actually not have the mistakes that I have. Here's a laptop stand that I bought off Amazon. It's pretty handy. Keep the USB cord right there. Plug my laptop. My laptop is touchscreen, so this helps out big time. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that corner, 6, 7 total. Where in the garage I had 1. So this actually works out for me. The space isn't terrible. I have plenty of room to walk around in here. I can move hardwood or woods around. No problem so far. I'm not running any crazy big stock, and I have plenty of room here to if I need to assemble anything or build anything, and I could collapse that. But yeah, this is my humble workshop, and it works for now. There's no AC. Maybe in the future I will insulate it and maybe run AC. But right now it's working out just fine. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I kind of like this open. If it wasn't for getting so hot, like I actually like this openness. Like when you guys get your AltMill, look how much space the motors take up. I don't know, what's that, 5 inches, 4.5 inches saved in real estate. So like every inch counts. Like when I built this little monitor stand, like it's between the studs. It takes up no room, and this thing goes completely flat, like out of the way. So any of you that is running a Hercules type vacuum, like I have 0 issues thus far running it. It does get warm in here, even hotter with the exhaust from the vacuum, but I expected that. But other than that, so far it's working for my needs. Maybe I'll get a big extractor. I don't know. Those of you that have a big dust collector, let me know how that does with heat exhaust, warming up the space. Drop a comment, please let me know. Like, I'm here to learn from you guys as well. We're in this together, right? But that's my setup. I'm not sure if you guys ever heard of the Incra 5000, but I love that little sled. I have the jig there, and I'm running the Jessam stock guides. If you guys are, this thing is held by magnets. Click, and now I can move it out of the way when I need to use the router table. So yeah, I'm sure I rambled. I'll edit some of this stuff out, but this is the shop. All right, goats, thanks.